No game I played in 2018 that was freaking great? It was Battletech. Battletech is a game about, you get a team of 4 mechs together, 4 mech pilots to get in 4 mechs that you create, and they go and fight other mechs. Because I'm just running around, shooting missiles, hitting mechs, got my company of mercenaries called the Scions of Iron because I'm a very big nerd. You get to role play your life as like, what if I was a cool guy, which I'm not in real life, and then I get to be in a video game, and also I get to command a bunch of other cool people, and we get to go blow their mechs up. So that's like really cool, and I like it. And that's really about it, because I don't want to talk a bunch about being a dumb mech person.
So my favorite game I played in 2018 was Deltarune. The story was weird. I really liked the alternate universe sort of thing. It made me cry when I saw Sans in front of the house, and I was like, my son! And then him not remembering me felt very, surreal. Just that's how the whole game felt for me, and I can't wait to see what Toby does next with Deltarune.
One of my favorite games last year was a little indie game made by Toby Fox called Deltarune. Deltarune is a turn-based RPG by Toby Fox, and it follows in the vein of Undertale, but it's more structured as a traditional turn-based RPG, but it still has mechanics from Undertale that are carried over, like the bullet dodge. And the first time I saw the combat play out, I was like, wow, this is amazing. I love this. And I can't wait to play more of it. It just sucks there was only 2.5 hours of it. I can't wait.
My favorite game that I played in 2018 was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness for the DS. And the reason I love that is because I've loved that game. I've had it since I was 8, and actually playing it in 2018 was the first time I played it in about 9 years. So it was really fun to revisit it. You used to be a human and you're now a Pokemon, so you have to figure out what the heck's up with that. I really missed the story because it's oddly compelling for what I thought it was. I remember when I was 8 playing the game, I'm like, this is really good for what this game is. And I was playing it not too long ago, and I'm like, this is still really good for 9 years after playing it. And I really love it, and I highly recommend it.
My favorite game from 2018 was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch, and it's just become one of the most accessible fighting games I've ever played. I think you can give this controller to anybody. You can give it to your sister, you can give it to your grandma, you can give it to your baby brother, and he's probably going to kick your ass with Bowser because he's just too strong. He's just too big. But it doesn't matter, because even when you're getting your ass kicked, you're just having fun. Just the level of quality that they've brought to the roster, I can't believe how every single character feels viable, feels fun, feels competitive. I love playing it still, learning more, getting better, and it's just one of the most delightful games I've played this year.
One of my favorite gaming experiences of 2018 was playing A Way Out. A Way Out is a 2-person split-screen co-op game that requires you to play split-screen even if you're not actually looking at the same screen. You have to look at your other player's screen to get clues for what you have to do, and you have to coordinate timing of certain actions in order to progress. And by far is the single best co-op gaming experience that I've ever had playing a video game. The story, the gameplay, the action, the twist at the end, is all fantastically done and is a beautiful game to play.
One of my favorite video games this year was Life is Strange 2. I really liked the first game, Life is Strange. However, I felt that there were some things that they could have worked on. In this story, we see Sean and Daniel, who are both brothers and really care for each other. You can really tell by just the actions they do and all the emotions that come through the game. Like the tension between the brothers, knowing that Daniel has a power and he doesn't know how to control it. So Sean, the big brother, has to be there to help out. And that really kind of resonates with me. I mean, they are Hispanic, so that's also a plus, because I don't see that many minority characters in video games. Yeah, hopefully everything goes well for them in the 3rd episode.